Okay, so right now we're going to walk through this slide. And so we're going to start off on the left side of the screen and start off at the Explorer user. And unlike the traditional Compleo architecture, this is going to be a designer that's not on-prem with Compleo. They're going to be accessing a sandbox of templates stored in a cloud. And we're going to watch that user modify a template and test it and then deploy to production, all from his or her laptop. Once the new template is deployed, we're going to see Compleo process the information coming from ERP in a new way, rather than simply spitting out attachments and leaving them somewhere. The files are going to be stored into a document repository. In this case, it's going to be Archiver, but that's equally possible to do with a range of other document platforms, and we'll talk about that. The end users are going to get email alerts that this has all happened, and we have two use cases there. One, a business user running an ad hoc report and retrieving it from Archiver, and a second use case where a rolled up set of reports is delivered to one person via one email with multiple links in it. So we're going to start here in Archiver, and Archiver is our document repository. What you're seeing on the screen are some historical reports, not done today, but other days. And this screen is going to be refreshed now, and we're going to look at the fact that today there's no reports yet processed. And in the course of the demo, we're going to actually create some reports, then we'll circle back to them later on. At this point, we're looking at a database manager connection that simply demonstrates that rather than connecting to an on-premise Compleo instance, we're in the cloud and we're using a SQL server, in this case running on AWS. It could be some other cloud platform. And as you can see, rather than a named machine, we're accessing the instance in database mode instead of a specific SQL machine. Okay, now we're going to jump into the end user view. And this is Explorer, which many of you already use, nothing new there. We're going to navigate to the template that's currently in production. And here we see that, okay, go ahead and grab it. We have 3 run modes in place. This is the legacy process that we're going to be improving. You can see that there's a run mode that creates Excel files and PDFs, a second run mode that drops those documents once created into a shared folder where users on the local area network can navigate them and use them. And finally, we're going to print some hard copies. That's the legacy process that we're going to look towards improving.